leading off the inning, Eddie Illes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Allen will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Eighth inning from Milwaukee with the Brewers out on top in this one as you get a look there at the line score and how we got to this point. Ready. Homer, he launched over the wall last time up. First offering on its way. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A two-run play.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing.
Wednesday night baseball now. Stepping into the box, Boomer. He went deep last night twice. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upper locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Pitch out, nothing doing. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Hit sharply on the ground. And there are two away now. Digging in now, Darren Rohrbaugh, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Now the 1-1 pitch. And the runner's coming home. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And they will slap the tag on him heading back. Home runs in the inning. Ready now for the Marlins, Bo Benedict. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted in the air to center. Boomer is in pursuit. And But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a one-run game. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Brewers lead it 3-2. Striding in once again, Boomer. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Payton is there, one away. Now at the plate, Boomer is coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Now at the plate, Patrick Hager, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in. And he'll step off. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And a step off. And now the runner's trying for third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Digging in. Next for Milwaukee, Boomer, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Hard 90, hard 90.
Freeman has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Unless something miraculous happens here, that's looking like his last at bat, and this streak's going to come to an end. Hey, nothing to hang your head over. 20-plus games of giving your team a chance.
Kicking off.
Leading off for Miami.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Miami get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. First opened in. Now in the box, Boomer, a couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Pulled softly out toward right. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Boomer. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Hit hard toward the right side. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
Digging in.
Leading off for Miami.
Digging in to try it again. Boomer, he doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And it's gone as they add still another. So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
Digging in, Boomer, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bullet to first base, and now they'll tag him out. So stepping in, Bo Benedict. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He brings it in, and the Brewers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Milwaukee Brewers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Number 51 earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt. It's a fish into the box now. Boomer, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes
strike.
The batter number 24, second baseman.
Striding in, Boomer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Espinosa is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. The next Cub up, Antoine.
Leading off for the Cubs. Your attention, please.
Now the Brewers man.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
Ready for another shot now. Boomer, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. He's set, and the pitch. Line to the right side. Reyes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So coming to the plate, Boomer hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
For the Cubs, center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second.
So striding forward now, Craig Haight. He flew out in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Boomer waits on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll score the run from third, and don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine.
Saturday Night Baseball here on the show as we welcome you to Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Standing in, Jake Bauers. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Allen looking up, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the
Batting fourth.
Stepping up now, Boomer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Farmer is there for it. And that retires the side. Brewers strand a couple. They're on the short end. Stepping in, Boomer flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far. He's set, now the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Stepping in.
The batter, right fielder,
Ready for another chance. Boomer is coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. High in the air out to center field. Espinoza is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. So striding in, Boomer, he flew out in his last at-bat.
center fielder, Boomer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And there's one down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Roy Caldwell.
The 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field.
2-2-2.
Boomer is there. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming. Now batting, Boomer.
Leading off for the Brewers, center fielder, Boomer.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone! A home run! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. The 301st of his career, as it's now a 6-run ball game. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this. At the plate, Antoine Weber. He got
Third baseman,
stepping up to the plate, Jake Bowers. He was a ground out victim last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Boomer is after it.
Here we go. Relay.
Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Is the final in this ball game. The Milwaukee Brewers rode an important 6th inning. MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Henry Fernandez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Digging in now for the Brewers, Boomer, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1 the count. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here. Settling in now, Boomer 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Espinoza giving chase, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report. Ready now, Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay throw, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. So digging in now, Boomer, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
center fielder, Boomer.
There's a strike. pulled high in the air out to right field. Reyes is under it. One down.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish your three-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
7-4 the final finish today. The Milwaukee Brewers used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
An all-star player is encouraged to continue to broaden his game.
MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stepping into the box, Boomer. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And, fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Kane looks up. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 302 career. And the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Boomer, he hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Called strike 0-2.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
The 0-2 home. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as we take a look there at the Cards team leaders in that category, he's currently 2nd best on the St. Louis roster. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Seth Haynes time up. Rosario stands at second with no outs. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Boomer on the move. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 6-5 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Digging in once again. Boomer, he got called out on strikes his last time through.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Nunez takes it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. In now, Boomer. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kane sprinting after it. One out. Ready once again.
The left fielder, number 31.
At the plate, Boomer. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And no, they can't get there. The Brewers. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The Brewers down to their final strike. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
11-8, the final score in this ball game. St. Louis get their 20th, gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 11 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Brewers, 8 runs on 11.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. And that'll bring in the former top.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Coming to the plate now, Boomer. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Huck ranging back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
Now at the plate, Boomer. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Into the box now, Sherman Huff. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Boomer has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. The next to bat for St. Louis, Brad Salgado.
First baseman, Brad Salgado.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. And now the Cardinals know.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Boomer 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right.
But it bends just foul into the second deck. Line drive, base hit to right.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know.
Standing in, Adrian Arias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Acosta going back on it, and this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Larry Sawyer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Larry Sawyer.
And that misses inside 1-0. Arias stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
3-0 now. Ahmed Rosario, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Here's the 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now back, the shortstop.
Stepping in, Boomer, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Play ball.
At the plate, Leonardo Nunez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Leonardo Nunez.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Boomer moves over, He makes the catch, and the runner from second. Long throw to third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Coming to the plate now, Brad Salgado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Baseman, Brad Salgado.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Pollard takes his lead at third with one away. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Milwaukee Brewers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Number 51 earns win number 6. Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers. Bill McConnell, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year.
Now to the plate, Boomer, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Ready to take his hacks again, Boomer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Donahue ranging back, still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Now batting.
Into the box, Brad Salgado. He reached on a single in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Boomer patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Digging in now, Bobby Milano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bobby Milano.
Here's the pitch. Ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. Stepping into the box, Boomer, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Pulled toward right center field. Donahue is after it. 1 out. Last time up.
First base.
What's poppin'?
Riding in once again.
Alright, so what am I, blue or red?
Pulls
I'm
high
red, right?
in the air out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play. Boomer will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Hit down the line at first. Salgado fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in, Patrick Hager.
The first baseman, number 33.
Hey, where did he go?
Now at the plate, Boomer has gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. And
Hello?
fouled away.
Hello? Wait. Yo, come on, no, let's go to the... Okay. Let's go.
Bases are empty.
Oh. Oh, snap, I killed one!
Into the
What the
windup,
heck?
here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in
No,
this
because you don't talk.
one. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack
Well,
for
you know,
lighting it
I
up
haven't
on the
used
road,
any
getting
of my
that
other
good night's
guns,
sleep,
except
and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Into the box now, Patrick Hager.
Yeah,
And
he's
he'll
off.
take a look at
You
ball
tell me I
1.
didn't hit
With
that
this
yet?
one almost in the books, the story was clearly the
Booty
long ball.
on
What are your
this
thoughts on
game,
this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the balls
I
start
am
jumping out
bored.
like this,
I'm
it's
trash,
clear that the
okay?
pitchers need to start
Am I
making
new
better
now?
pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
But we're both garbage.
1-1 home.
Our
Taking it,
aim's
strike
both
2.
garbage.
He's looking
Yeah,
pretty
actually,
passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Oh, snap, Jordan. I didn't even know this was you,
Runner
Chief.
breaks for third.
I mean,
Pitch outside the
like, I knew it
throw.
sounded, I was like,
And in fact,
bro,
he'll just
this sounds
look it back to the
exactly like
bag.
freaking Jordan. I swear if you don't kill me.
Here now the 2-2.
Oh my god, my
Swung
aim
on
is
and missed. He
bright,
got
bro.
him on
Like, somebody
strikes.
please help me, dog. Like, somebody take me to the hospital
So
or
they
something.
nearly
Jesus,
bat
man.
around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Carmen Montalvo goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the
Through
bottom.
the wall. I love this game. Yo, Joshua, where the fuck is my $20 sheet?
I wish so. Joshua, with my $10, Joshua.
Happy with this.
Joshua, where's my $10, Joshua?
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Milwaukee Brewers hosted a 3.
Joshua Wolf.
I swear if I get hit.
Joshua Wolf.
That's scary because if you accidentally hit me once, I'm dead.
Joshua Wolf died.
Hit me once. 3, 2, 1, go.
Austin.
Austin. What? Hold on. What?
Joshua died yesterday.
I'll be back really quick.
I knew you were gonna do that.
No, you tried to break it.
No, I tried to go for the pyramid.
Almost set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Now in the box, Boomer. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap, but it's off his glove.
That was so hard to do.
Around second now and headed for third.
I'm moving pretty smooth.
And he'll get in there safely.
Like, I know, but it's like, you know, usually you just pop out 90s, but now you can't.
I like the effort with the leap.
But once it got down, he was off to the race.
Coming to the plate now, Patrick Hager. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Hager.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Next for Milwaukee, Darren Rohrbaugh. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Boomer on third with 2 out. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Now he'll step off. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tejeda is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Brewers strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Digging in, Boomer. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
High and deep to right center. Fenn going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in, Boomer. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So stepping in, Boomer. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
Pulled toward right center field. Fenn calls for it. And that's the third out. Cincinnati bullpen does its job. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Digging in. Striding into the box. Boomer, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts. Into the box now, Boomer, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
So striding in, Boomer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it is.
Run it
Hard
out,
hit
run it
ball
out.
to second, right to him. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Ready now for Cincinnati. Ray Tejeda comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Boomer giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Striding in, Boomer, no hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. So coming to the plate, Patrick Hager, runner in scoring position with two gone. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Runner's on his way to third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a looper to left. Segura moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic.
Ready for another shot now. Boomer, he's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Shot toward right center. Fenn is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Brewers crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Adrian Cortez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Riley Bartlett hammers down the save, his 22nd. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League. Standing in, Boomer, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Over the bullpen and gone.
Michael Polo. Hey, you're here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Damon Allen.
He
enters this one. Here in the top of the third.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Fenn racing back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So here's the cleanup.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Yeah.
Stepping up now, Boomer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Why is this PlayStation being so slow?
Right fielder.
Boomer will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it to Hayda. And that's the second out of the inning. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Striding forward.
Up next for the left fielder.
Stepping in, Boomer. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Pierce us. I'm in Michael's party. You join us.
To score this afternoon. Milwaukee jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
That's good.
Hopefully my game isn't slow.
What's the map past update?
Wow. That's super gay.
What?
Oh, I'm joining Pierce. He invited me. Be back.
He invited me to, so I'll just join you guys too. Okay. Jesus.
Chandler, leave me alone.
Yeah, Chandler.
Ow,
leave him alone. Chandler. Leave him alone.
Like, actually, leave me alone, bro. Just kill me the easy way. I was trying to go for a pig ass.
Right
yeah, there.
That's exactly what I just said.
See, Chandler, that's way more easier than you trying to pickaxe me.
Hey.
Nighttime baseball now from America.
He's like, hey. He's like, this is Chandler. Hey, I do it for the memes.
Gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something.
Meanwhile, now this is hitting well down that right field line.
You didn't hear about that? You didn't hear about Joshua dying yesterday?
Joshua didn't die yesterday.
You guys seriously didn't hear about that?
So
Then tell me who the heck is talking right now.
It's not Joshua. It's his twin brother.
It's his twin brother. Yeah, okay.
ready to take
Joshua's
his
twin brother
again.
sounds exactly
Boomer,
like
as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
One of the keys
Not
to securing a
Joshua.
win.
My
I wasn't
name,
doing
Swing and a
this one.
drive,
my
and
name's
everybody's
not
just going to
Joshua.
sit back and watch
It's
that
just
one
a
fly. A
My
no-doubt
name
home run.
is Bill Bob.
Ronaldo, where's my $10? Jesus Christ.
It's
Now back
at the store.
2G.
I got it.
Stepping in and ready for another
Ronaldo.
shot. Boomer,
I think
2
I'm
hits in 2
$10
trips
from
for him
you.
thus far.
This guy's having a pretty
quote,
good week so far in one game. His
freaking
last
better.
at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Yeah, give me the code right now, sir.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Oh, where'd you go?
Pulls this one into the
Nowhere.
air, out into right field.
You guys
On the
should
move.
be see you.
And that ends the inning.
Yeah, now,
Pretty painless half of the inning, all told.
I'm
5 innings
freaking
complete.
$10.
The Brewers
Can I
lead this one
please?
4-0.
Please.
Ready for another chance? Alex Abreu. He singled his last
Oh
time.
my god.
Alex Abreu.
I'm completely out of mats.
I got so scared, bro.
Able to
I
take the ball
seriously
the other
almost
way
died
here.
there.
High and deep to right center.
Oh, my aim just
And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the
Yeah,
inning.
tell me end the game, bro.
I did. It keeps just restarting it.
Kim, are you sick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell. I'll send you, I can tell.
Now at the plate, Boomer comes in 2 for 3.
I don't know what was so funny
on his line.
in the bus.
First
Like when we were
delivery
waiting for
to
the
him
bus,
on the
but it was
way.
just so freaking
Stung into
hilarious.
the gap
Wait,
behind
wait,
center
wait,
for
wait,
what
so
should
did you
be
go?
extra
So did you
bases.
go over to Sean's house?
He's around first,
No,
heading
I
for
couldn't.
2.
Because my
Arms
You like,
for third.
this is what you said, Austin. You're like, come
he will make
on.
it
You're like,
back
come
to second
on.
and be
I
content
really
with
want to
holding
go.
on there.
You could tell he was thinking fastball.
You said
all
it's
the
gonna
way
be
here,
lit or
and
something. That's what you
exactly
said.
what he got. He was able to get the
Yeah,
bat head out
freaking
front
bat had to go
and
and
pull
help
it into
his
the gap
grandma.
into right center. Now
And
they're
so
set up
he's
pretty
made it.
nicely for a good inning
Yeah.
after that
I'm
leadoff
moving
double.
out and getting a new house.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Stepping in now, Damon
Bro,
Allen.
why do you
First
always
pitch to him is off
dip?
the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Who was that did?
As
Who
we
was?
near the end of this one,
What do
it's
you
clear the
think?
long ball has played
He's
a
trying to
big
save
role
his
in
life.
today's outcome. Dan Dero, what are your final
I think
thoughts
he's just
on
gonna
what
let
we've
you
seen?
finesse him like
Yeah,
that?
just
Nah, Chief, I
non-competitive
taught him
pitches
better
in
than
some big
that, Chief.
situations, Dan, and
You
the
call it
offense
big
can
better,
do
he's
that.
not even in
You know,
it.
Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have
Oh,
location.
he
It
doesn't
was
have to be
obvious
on
in
the
this one today
First of all, I
that
thought
the
we were talking
pitchers
about Jordan,
weren't on
but yeah,
point, and what
it's
happens
top
when
two
that
guys.
happens?
What do you
Guys
mean? You
make the
never
pay,
taught
and the
me
long ball was a
anything.
big part of this one here.
Jordan, I
Austin
taught
taught
you
me
straight out
stuff.
the moon.
Well, that was you, Taylor, not me.
Look, y'all want me to teach you some more tricks I learned?
Way in
Like
front of
yesterday?
that fastball.
I'm coming,
Oh,
you
no. Almost just go.
This
Who
one
the
ends
heck
with
is
a
that lady?
10-5 score.
life.
San Francisco put a 10 spot on the scoreboard.
Oh, quick.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at
I
Miller
didn't even
Park.
mean to do that.
Tonight, the second of 3 to start the
trying to
week
spray in.
between the San Francisco Giants and the Milwaukee Brewers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest
I'll
throwers
bet,
goes
Chief.
head-to-head
Oh, no,
with a
I have
top
to do it.
finesse
You can have
arm.
it.
Next.
I do it. You can have it. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to
Play
see it.
Adrian Pacheco. He'll
You
get
don't
us
want it.
started in this one under the lights.
Why?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes.
What the heck?
Oh, yeah, I already did that challenge, Chief.
No! No, come on!
Stepping up to the plate, Boomer is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
I'm dead. Because I fucking tried to reload my
Hackett
phone.
here,
I
and that's
the
the
one
first
on.
strike. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin
I
play here
seriously
tonight.
almost
4-2
killed myself
over their
through
last
the
6
fall
games,
damage.
including a win last time out.
Yeah, Maddie, this team has been playing really well right now.
And
And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that.
How are you in this party?
5.
Area 51.
33.
5. It's too late. First of all, we come on
ambush-like approaches to their
Chandler and Colorblind to like get really good turn on
Fishy. Oh my god.
Center field.
Chandler's team name,
the
Fishy
inning
Fam.
continues. Now this is cut and thrown to first.
Team name is Fishy
He
Fam.
will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely.
Yeah, he likes fish.
Hey, D-Ro, there's a case
No, I
of trying
don't
to
think
sneak
that
a piece
either.
of cheese
No,
one
no.
night after starting
Yeah,
off
the
with
game
back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2 and can't
Don't
get that
discriminate
fastball
him.
by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You
What
got
the
him dead to
frick? I
right
thought I
too.
pick
You
it
can
up, but
expand the zone. You can go
There's
north, south,
one.
east, west, and what does he do? Leaves a fastball.
Oh,
Hittable
gosh.
fastball.
No,
He was
I'm
able
coming
to-
down.
these
I'm
two
coming down.
guys, 18, chief. That's protected with the new shirt.
Hey.
Here it comes. Try it again from first.
Yeah, take that
Pitch
12
inside
ball
the
then.
throw.
I mean, 15 ball then.
Gets
Take
in
that
as he
15
steals
ball
the
then.
bag easily.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base
Take the
pass
16
in
ball
order to
then,
get
Chandler.
that run back to give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Chandler. This man put out a swing.
If I die.
Change up in for a strike.
Up top.
So how many have you picked
Stands
up?
at second
Chandler,
with two
you're gonna
gone.
Alright, never mind. I was about to say you're gonna die from traps, but guess not.
And
And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is
Why was
over.
your trap
One
just sitting
hit,
there?
one
Like
left.
out of all the places it could
Second
be,
inning straight
it's
ahead here
there.
at Miller Park. It's the Giants 1 and the Brewers nothing.
I don't know. It's just I walk into that trap. I love all the
Digging
traps
in
you
the
ever
switch hitter,
played.
Michael Chang.
That's the
He
one
enters
trap I
play
want.
with 14
Every
home runs.
single
against
day.
the
I
Brewers this year.
accidentally placed that trap too.
That's what makes it. That's what makes it worse. Huh?
What'd you say, Monty?
Can I join a 3v3?
Yeah, ask him. I'm not in it. I'm playing with
Digging in now for the
I'm playing with my
Brewers.
brother right now.
Boomer, 1 for
Do you want
1
to join the
after a single this first time up.
area?
First pitch
area
coming, here it is.
51.
Fouled away. Boomer playing here in his age
don't want to?
31
Oh my
season.
gosh.
This is the final
Chandler,
year of his
please, I'm
current
sorry.
deal, so
Chandler,
he'll be
please,
a
I'm
free
sorry,
agent
bro.
at season's end.
Tell her I'm so
Hey, I
sorry.
know this guy's in the final year of his contract,
Sorry, doesn't
but
fix
everybody is
everything.
enamored with slugging
Oh, you
percentage
get-
and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout
Yeah,
know who
boy.
leads this team in hits.
Are you kidding me?
It doesn't mean anything, buddy.
What do we even
Oh, if I would have hit you, I would have laughed.
Oh, and this
Oh,
gets
you
a
guys
big
serious
bump
right now?
back here as this is the deep straightaway
Chandler!
right field, and you can
You
pretty much
chill out.
forget
All
about
of
this
the people
one.
that it could
That
be.
is a
It's you that's
long
coming.
home run.
Chandler,
We'll take
come
one
on.
for
man.
one. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year.
Yo, to get good at Fortnite, you need to turn on colorblind.
I mean, if I killed you, Jake, I would have laughed so hard.
Ready to take his hash again. Boomer, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that is through into right field for a single.
See, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result is there.
For the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Boomer will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
I'm hungry.
The 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Gant hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Roll, this is the case of where it looks like the power pitcher's winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting.
You left.
The 1-2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left.
Are you kidding me, Timber?
Are you kidding me, Timber? The relay throw on the first, a double play.
What?
Don't stand still.
Montalvo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning.
Number 7. Montalvo.
Bro, I'm being so serious, bro. I need my money, see? Because I won the freaking bet. Now get off your nerves I'll get off your nerves once you give it to me. And then I'll freaking unfriend you if you want me to. So then,
settling in now, Michael Hermosillo.
Now batting.
Ooh, the Storms came. What are you doing?
8-5 tonight. The Milwaukee Brewers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Lester Brown earns his 8th victory. Afternoon baseball now from lovely Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today the third. Now batting, Bobby Oakley. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For San Francisco, center fielder. Bobby
Bro, my aim's garbage.
Underway at the ballpark
What?
this afternoon is the first.
I said it's dumb.
Ready now. Boomer, first shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
I can.
From the stretch.
Oh no!
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1 on the first as they get the double play. So
I do.
Oh my God! More damage.
I'm in move school, so I don't have to deal with Michael every day.
At the plate, Boomer, and their runners at the corners
Because our
now.
school's dumb. Even that's Michael.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Right, Michael. All the teachers in our
drive to
school
right.
and
There it
all
goes.
of our students and everything in our school is just
And
competitive,
this
right?
ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Bro,
Oh my God, what is big scope?
Chandler, are you serious? You seriously just came to my baby.
Michael,
like,
I'll move schools
Now
with
to the
me.
plate, James Garcia.
What school should I have a choice. I have a choice. I have a choice in which school I can go to.
Here, and
I
as
can
he
go to
does,
Duran
we'll flash you
or
back to inning
Montgomery.
number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Oakley is there.
Yeah.
He's got it, and there are 2 down.
And then what do you have on your wolf piece account or whatever? Dang.
Stepping into the box, Boomer. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game.
Did you even carry that RPG?
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air. Ward has a play. 2 gone. Into the box now, Damon Allen. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 6-3 is the final score today. Led this game from the 3rd inning.
Oof. At least he speaks the truth, guys, right? Bet. That's 1v1. Oh, you know, clap them cheeks.
I'm gonna play first.
Ouch. Bye.
Alright.
Nobody asked. Nobody asked if you'd be right back or not. Seven games. Michael.
How do you not?
Would you rather go to Montgomery or Durant School?
You have air don't you?
Stepping in, Boomer, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
D-Roll, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
I just said you don't want to play. What a Jordan leaves.
High pop-up. Lopez over to his right.
America.
And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. D-Roll, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases.
I said I have tips for you on how to get better at
Up next for the Buccos, John Lopez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Tip freaking number 1. You have to freaking use. You have to freaking
Anderson at second with 2 down.
Oh yeah, you have to use paradigm.
If you're dumb, use code dumb.
Flips it into the air to shallow center. Boomer sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Boomer, he'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pulled toward right center field.
Fortnite's kind of dookie